everyone, today I am in Kielder and I'm going to be doing the Kielder Lakeside way, so it's about 24 miles give or take depending which way you're going. So come along, enjoy the ride, see what you think folks. Hopefully the rain will hold off. Typical English summer. See you in a bit folks. That's first point of interest I suppose you'd call it, the Kielder Viaduct, back from the days of the railway, and it's quite notable if you look at the way the arches go. They don't go straight, they're at an angle. Interesting stuff. Yeah, so I'd really gone the other way to see where we'd have come out there, and yeah, follow on the North Shore now. Yeah, that's what I was saying, the loop around the lake's around 24 miles. It does vary slightly depending on exactly which sort of detours and loops you follow, but it's pretty much good gravel track all the way round. So you can hire bikes if you want from Team Cycles up at Kielder Castle and do an out and back for part of this, or you can bring your own bike, mountain bike or whatever. I'm on my gravel bike today. It does make rather a nice gravel ride, this does say, and don't think too much, it's very well signposted, although I do have it on the Garmin as well. Plenty of other cycling as well around here. Yeah, last time I was here I did the Bloody Brush Trail over from Kielder to Newcastleton over the border, and I've also done the Osprey Blue. There's Deadwater Trail Red for mountain biking as well, and there's a bit of black on there now as well, they've upgraded that recently. So whatever sort of cycling you like, there's certainly plenty to do around here. If you're in the area, it's certainly worth bringing your bike. Right, I'm going to get on and do some riding. Yeah, the beauty of this trail is as well that every so often you come up along these nice little notice boards that say you are here, and gives you an idea of where you are, where the trails are and how you're getting on. Yeah, I'm heading on down here towards the Kielder Dam and Tower Knowe. I might just stop for a coffee. Oh, what we got here? Aha! This is Robin's Hut. So this just tells you about Robin's Hut, and the legend is You can see his lover Freya in her hut the other side of the lake. Those of you who've watched one of our walking videos from Bull Crag will see us that we stood in Freya's hut somewhere over there. I can't see it right now, but there's one of these huts on the far bank over there called Freyas hut, and you're supposed to be able to see the other side, and they used to wave to each other. I find it highly unlikely. Surely he's just got his boat and paddled across, but there you go. I'll get back on the bike and carry on riding. Yes, you may notice this route is far from flat. It's not difficult, but it does have quite a bit of up and down to it. It always follows the edge of the lake. There you go folks, that is Kielder Dam, and we're going to ride across that now over to Tower Knowe and have a cup of coffee with tea, I think, because she's supposed to be waiting there for me. So. There we go. So there you go folks, that's Tower Knowe. Just going to meet up with tea for a quick coffee. Here she is waiting for me. So there you go folks, that's stopped at Tower Knowe. No coffee, cafe wasn't open. That's something worth noting. It's start of June now and the cafe doesn't open for another 2 weeks. So if you want your coffee, either bring it with you or you've got to wait till you get to the waterside park or back to Kielder. I think I'll wait for Kielder. Back on track. So we're on the other side of the lake now, heading back northish towards Kielder Castle, well, waterside and then Kielder Castle. First thing you notice is the paths seem to be much better maintained this side, quite a bit smoother, and the signage seems better. So I guess this is the side of the lake that gets used a lot more. So we've got about another 6 miles to go to get us up to waterside, where there's more cafes and so on. And I think about another 6 up from there to Kielder. So best get pedalling then. Now here's quite a steep climb in places here. It is a very nice surface. As gravel goes, this is probably as close as you get to tarmac. You do have to watch these loose pine needles on some of these bends, because you come around it a bit quick, you'd be like riding on marbles. So just be a bit aware of them. onto this tarmac now. I can only assume this must be one of the old roads to one of the villages they flooded on the reservoir. Yeah, and this is Freyas Cabin. Those who remember the other side of the lake. I don't know whether you can see it from here, but Robin's cabin was over there somewhere. We passed earlier on. Well, probably in the case of this, a few minutes ago. So there you go. Freyas Cabin. The other one to the pair. Back on the bike. Okay, and that's us at Kielder Waterside, folks. Gets very busy around here because it's a holiday park. Yep, Kielder Waterside. There's a pub with a restaurant, cafe, toilets, all the usual facilities there. So if you need to stop, there's the place. I'm okay, so on to the last leg now. Heading down towards Kielder Castle. There you go, that's the red. That's the cross-border trail. Bloody rush or whatever. That should just mean now a couple of miles back to the castle. There you go, folks. I'm just on the last leg to Kielder Castle now. Nearly finished it. As you can see, the rain didn't hold out for me. It's a bit wet, but it was generally pretty good and it was a cracking ride. So if you want a nice interesting gravel ride, I can thoroughly recommend the Lakeside Way at Kielder. And at least one thing about the summer is the rain's largely warm. Thanks for watching, folks. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and even consider subscribing. Thanks a lot. I'll see you next time. I'm off for a hot coffee in the bike shop. See you later.